Hi, I'm Lorna Betton, owner of Square Cookware. I would love to share a bit more information about Square to you today and then just share why it is such an amazing product. First of all, there are 9 different things that make Square different than any other cookware on the market. Firstly, it is developed by me especially for the overlanding and camping market. So, being an overlander and camper myself, I understand that when you're up in the bush and you are busy overlanding and camping, you have limited water that is very precious, and you obviously don't want to go and scrub on your holiday. So the cookware is maximized for the overlanding and camper market and also works amazing in small space living. So the pots, as you can see, is square. There's 2 reasons for the shape. Firstly, it maximizes your packing space. Secondly, is maximizes the cooking space. So when you put a normal 3.8 and 2.6 liter round pot next to each other, you will not necessarily be able to fit them on a smaller gas stove. With the cookware, it now, with the shape, you can easily pack them next to each other. Then you will also see the pots are coated with a 3-layer premium grade non-stick. So I chose a Swiss brand for the non-stick. So you literally, when you bake a bread on the fire, you turn it upside down and it pops out. And when you're in the bush, you can just wet wipe it out or use a paper towel and it cleans it. The other thing about the cookware is it works on all heat sources. So it's gas, stove, fire, induction, and the oven. So you will also note that there is a plate integrated at the bottom to enable it to work on induction. The lids are also a 304 stainless steel lid. In South Africa, we call it a braai. So it's maximized to use on a braai or barbecue, as the other markets know it. So you pop the coals directly on top of the lid and the pot on a grid, and it bakes a bread perfectly or a baked pudding. You boil water for your standard flask and 2 cups. The size is big enough to only boil once. Pots are also stackable. So they fit into each other inside a bag, and the bag only weighs 2.5 kilograms. There are also other amazing benefits that are worth mentioning about Square. Firstly, Square has a 2-layer matte black enamel coating on the outside. There's 2 reasons for it. First of all, super trendy. When you use it in your home, you literally can dish out of the pots itself and use it as a dishing up dish. In Afrikaans, we call it a opskebakkie. Then the other reason for the matte black is when you use it on the fire and the flames touches the pot, then only it will discolor. When it discolors, you then use a oven cleaner and simply wipe the outside and it comes clean. The other great thing about the pots is it is a 4 millimeter aluminium, so very hardy, won't just buckle and bend, and it is a more rugged design. It also comes with a 5-year warranty on factory faults. Then the handle of the pots also special. It also just detaches on the side like such, and then just simply pops out with a 1-button operation. Great other thing about the pots, each comes with your own silicone mat to protect your table from burning, as well as when you stack the pots within each other, it doesn't scratch each other. So it protects it from each other. The lids are also slanted. So you will see if you look at it from the side that it's a slanted lid. That enables the coals, when you use it on the fire, to go and lay at the bottom. So it stays clear of your silicone knob and still make sure that that's a cool touch. When you take the coals off, you simply blow the ashes off and no ash gets stuck anywhere on the pots. The silicone knob, like I mentioned, is also a cool touch. Obviously, do not use coals directly on top of the knob because you don't need that. The lids are also designed in a way that it puzzles within each other so that when you use it in transit, it doesn't shake and rattle. The bag is also special. So it is a ripstop material, heavy duty zip and padded. For the people that use a drawer system when camping and overlanding, like ourselves, you know that the later in your holiday, the less stuff you have in your drawer, so everything starts moving around. By having the bag padded, it also ensures that it is protected from everything else. Handle also fit into the neoprene bag inside the smaller pot, so everything is packed together. Then care instructions, it is dishwasher safe. You can use it in a dishwasher. The other thing is make sure that you only use silicone, wooden or plastic utensils, no metal or abrasive materials. Lastly, Square was proudly developed in South Africa. So enjoy your Square cookware. Happy cooking.